Sorry about that. Surprise! I forgot to add myself to the stream. That was kind of silly of me. Rookie move. Oh well. Welcome, welcome, whoever's in here. I see Danny D's in here, and whoever's lurking. Let's just, I expect there will be a few. We're going to talk about an essential oil tonight, and then we're going to play a game for a bit. Dee will not be going live after me tonight. She's not feeling good. So I'm going to go a little longer. I don't know how much longer, but we'll just play the game until we feel like quitting or until people start disappearing or whatever. They're already going up and down. So first of all, tonight we're going to be talking about oregano oil. Like I said in the little clip, it's a great oil for boosting your immune system, but it's also a great oil for cooking. So if you don't have any fresh oregano and have some doTERRA, I'm not saying anything about other essential oils. Where are they? Because I can guarantee these are not guarantee, but I'll swear by that these are pure oils. You throw a drop. You don't even need more than a drop into whatever you're cooking, or if you're doing up one of those oils to dip your bread in. The essential oils are great to throw into those. So oregano comes in the 15 ml bottle, which is 250 drops. And it also comes in a 10 ml oregano touch. I don't have that, but this is just an example what a 10 ml oregano or a touch bottle is. And touch means it's already pre-diluted with a carrier oil, coconut oil, the fresh egg coconut oil that we have. And it has a roller ball, so you can roll it on certain areas. But this is another one, but just giving you a little idea. So oregano oil. I'll just grab my little notes here. It's a powerful antioxidant. It helps clean the skin when diluted. If you're using the oregano touch, you can use it directly because it's already pre-diluted. But if you're using the just drops of this oil, then you want to dilute it with a carrier oil such as fractionated coconut oil, or if you can't do coconut oil or you want to do something else, any mild oil like grapeseed oil or olive oil or sesame oil, whatever is in that family of mild oils that you want to add it to. Add 1 drop to your favorite recipe, as I've already said, to enhance the flavors. I do a corn and black bean salsa, and the one time I didn't have any cilantro, so I used my cilantro oil, 1 or 2 drops in there, and have the cilantro flavor without having chopped up cilantro and put it in there. So if you know oregano, throw it in your cooking, throw it in the oil if you're dipping your bread in, and enjoy. You can also mix it with the water and half and half water and vinegar mixture, and use it, add a few drops of that. Use it for cleaning your surfaces. Your kitchen might smell like Italian mom's kitchen, but hey, You get people coming in, their mouth's watering already before you even cook a meal. And the touch oil, it says helps clean the skin. And like if you don't have a hand sanitizer, you have the regular touch, you can roll it on your hands and clean your hands that way. Provides a fortifying aroma during massage, and it's gentle on sensitive skin if it's diluted. And then last month we talked about the tea tree oil. And you combine tea tree oil and oregano oil. They're very powerful against seasonal threats. They really help boost your immune system. I put the link to the video I put in the description, and the tea tree oil, I put it back into the description. Dr. David Stewar's explanation of how oregano oil and tea tree oil work together to help fight against those seasonal threats. And I've made one, but I can't find it for the life of me. You can order just empty bottles. You can order them through the doTERRA site, or you can order them on, say, Amazon, just the kind that have the roller bottle with a rollerball top on it, like the 10 mil. I made my own blend that I heard about, and the lady had recommended 7 drops of tea tree, 7 drops of oregano oil, and filled it up with the carrier oil, like the coconut oil. And when her family starts to feel under the weather, she start rolling it on the soles of their feet and down their spine, and that help boost that immune system and fight off whatever they're trying to come down with. I'll get rid of those little notes. I'll just quickly go down what's in this little book. So this book is called The Essential Basics. And you can look that up online. There's different editions. And it breaks down all the different oils and, uses. So oregano, top uses: viruses and bacterial infections, strep throat and tonsillitis, staph infections and MRSA, intestinal worms and parasites, warts, calluses and canker sores, pneumonia and tuberculosis, boost progesterone, urinary tract infections. Take with lemongrass in a capsule. That's good to know. Athlete's foot, ringworm and candida, emotional balance. Top priorities: antibacterial, antifungal, antiparasitic, antiviral, immunostimulant. This book gives a lot of little tips. It tells you how to use for each of those instances. And then I also I have another binder that I got. But you can look these up online if you type in doTERRA and the oil name and PIP, which is product information page, and you can find the pages like this. And I've seen them even on Pinterest. And it tells you how you can use it and what the benefits are, certain cautions. And said the most of the things I already said. So, if you're interested in those, you can always contact me at michaelandspoiledmama@gmail.com, and I can run through how you can order them. I cannot order them for you. Number one, I don't have that kind of on my credit card. But I can run through with you. We can do like a StreamYard, or even probably a StreamYard would be easier to run through how you go about ordering them. Hopefully, I'm going to get myself activated soon, and then it'll be easier for me to help you out with that. Give me 1 second. I just got to peek over here. Okay. my messenger was blinking at me, so I just want to see who was messaging me. So that is all I'm going to talk about on oregano, because it goes in a lot. It's in what they call one of their top 10 oils, which I'm kind of working through over the year, doing one a month. I'm doing the top 10 plus a couple other of my favorites. And if you check, I've been dropping some quickies of the other oils that I'm not covering in a live stream. I'm dropping little quickies of some of my other favorites. So let's see. We had Richard Quick join us. He says he uses peanut oil. It's good for the heart for cooking. Okay. Some people are sensitive to that. So I gotta watch that. So we got Danny D and Richard. Hope everything's good down there. Oops. I didn't clear that off my phone, so it's gonna bing. Oops. It was a message from one of the lurkers. I know you're lurking out there. So, I was going to play a game. I was hoping I'd get a few more in here first. Yeah, I hope he feels better too. As we know, she's sensitive to scents, and something happened again, and it's given her a headache, and she's just not up to going live tonight. So that's why we're going to go a little while longer. It's a little irritating when people know that she's sensitive, but so we ever get to meet B. Just don't show up with wearing a bunch of scents. Hey, howdy, Rat Pack. How you doing, Troy? So I got a whole bunch of questions in here. It's not trivia. It's going to play a game of Never Have I Ever. I can answer honestly, never or have. And if you guys can just put in the chat whether you have or haven't. I'm having a crafty, slow internet day with a lot of spinning. Yeah, I get that. I was beginning to wonder before mine. I was watching. I ducked into Ray's live, and I was only watching a few minutes of it, and I started spinning, and I'm like, okay, people are commenting on what he's doing. Like, obviously, it's me. Please don't be like that for my live stream. So the first question, never have I ever ran out of gas while driving. You guys can just answer never or have. I'll give you a moment, and then I'll tell you if it happens to be yes or no for me. Never or have. Never have I ever run out of gas while driving. Five Guys and Chick-fil-A use peanut oil for cooking. FYI, so if you're allergic to peanuts, don't eat there. Okay, saying, hey, Troy and Christian. Danny's never. I can see why, because it's probably mom driving, right? I don't know if Richard or Troy's ever ran out of gas while driving. I have. And I ran out of gas while driving. I came down the overpass down the road here, and it was coming into the end. It was green light coming into the intersection, and there's a gas station right there, and I ran out of gas in the intersection. And I pushed the car myself as far as the driveway of the gas station, and eventually somebody came along and helped me push it up to the gas pumps. It's the only time I've run out of gas. Less than 50 feet from a gas station. I have great excuse for a date. Always have a can of gas. Yeah, it was getting low at home. We usually had the gas for the lawnmower, and my dad didn't pre-mix it, so if you were getting low at home, you could top it up a little bit. But nope, that instance I ran out. Never have I ever pulled an all-nighter. Never have I ever pulled an all-nighter. Anybody in here stayed up all night? I can say I have. I remember the first time, and I can remember the last time. Danny's saying, nope, she hasn't pulled an all-nighter. Richard's saying he has many times. I think the first time I pulled an all-nighter was we were camping with my uncle's ball team. And there's a few of us that stayed up all night just chatting around the campfire. I think we crashed about 7 or 8 in the morning, but I stayed up all night. And the last time I pulled an all-nighter was in the past year. Stayed up all night chatting in Mike's chat till like 6 a.m. Must have been November. The day it was a LARP day, and it was an all-day thing. My oldest was picking me up early, and stayed up. It was like 6 or 7 in the morning, chatting with. It was after Mike's live, chatting with friends, and I think he was probably picking me up around 9. So it was like no sense going to sleep. I stayed up all day. Then I had to keep awake on the way home, so I keep him awake because he was tired too. Let's see. Well, have a rough day. I had a wrench taken away today, not for any of my actions, but for who I associated with on YouTube, and not for who I am. Ouch. Sorry to hear that, Rat Pack. It does happen. It hurts. I know it does. I can't make it to 2 a.m. when I don't work. Sorry, Troy. Yes, I ran out of gas in a car when I was younger. Hello. Oh, Tommy B's listening in. But we won't be too loud, okay, V? Let's see. I found some of these questions and I added some more, so I'll mix them up. See if we got any juicy questions. Oh, we got B. Let me get some rest. Kenny saying hello, everyone. Rat Pack sending some hearts to V. Yep. Thanks. Yeah, I have you at volume 2. Okay. Kenny is in the house. Hi, Kenny. Never have I ever pretended to be on the phone. Never have I ever pretended to be on the phone. Whether it's been on a regular phone or your cell phone. I have. When somebody comes along and you use that excuse for not having to talk to them or pretending you're busy. sure you're listening to somebody or you're on hold for something or something. Even did, even did it at work a few times. Because I was working at the doctor's office, and the last year or so I was working as a receptionist, and you get the odd parent that come up to check in. You can check them in. Okay, got you. You get the odd one that comes up there and wants to talk and talk and talk and talk and talk. So you pretend you're on the phone and you just can do the got you kind of thing. Sometimes I was, but the call was already done, and it's like everybody saying hello to each other. I think I did that once when I was younger too. You're saying hello to everybody. When you're doing Legos, but I could have said. I bet you could say how to all the questions, making me not so innocent. Well, to be honest, Richard, looking at these questions and when I was writing one down, there was a lot of I haves to them. We had all the easy ones. We're going to mix this up a little bit. Never have I ever ate an entire pizza myself. Never have I ever ate an entire pizza myself. But there's a technicality on this. If you get a little personal pizza, I have. A regular sized pizza? Never. Never have I ever ate an entire pizza myself. I can say I don't eat pizza. See, there's one you're innocent on. Like if I got the Pizza Hut or I bought the small ones, yeah, I eat one of those to myself. Regular size pizza, 3 or 4, maybe 5 slices, but usually only 3 slices. Can't eat pizza because I'm allergic to wheat. I tried to make pizza with the cauliflower crust not too long ago. Can say I'm not a fan of the cauliflower crust, but I have seen one that's made with a crust made with cheese, and Troy was telling me about one crust made with chicken. So I might see if I can find recipes for those and try those. But I gotta watch the cheese on them because me and too much cheese don't get along. Kenny shared me out and tried me out. Thank you, Kenny, for sharing out the channel. These are some. Now we're going to get the juicy ones, and I don't have a lot of people in here, so we'll see. A big pizza, maybe in 2 sittings. Yeah, I went. What I was saying with the one family that they had the 3 boys that played hockey while the parents were in the Caribbean somewhere, or it might have been Mexico. I can't remember that. It's a hockey tournament, I think. And after the game, they went back to the one person's house, and the team ordered a whole bunch of pieces. I can see why they had to order a whole bunch of pieces. There's a couple guys there that ate the whole thing themselves, like a small or medium. These hockey players, so they had time there. They're in like early teens, and they sat down there and mounted out a whole one by themselves. I'm like, wow. I thought 2 or 3 pieces, and I was done. Danny's saying, do you do gluten-free too? Didn't we all chat on our phones on Mike's Live? We've done that before. So this question is: never have I ever cheated on someone. And I can honestly say, never. Never have I ever cheated on someone. I'm not getting any answers there. Okay, we'll skip to another question. Never have I ever gone on a solo vacation. I don't blame you, Danny. That's why I have been single for so long. Never have I ever gone on a solo vacation. Has anybody gone on a vacation by themselves? No, she's not in here, but I know Amy has gone on a vacation by herself. She just went on a cruise by herself, which I think, that's pretty cool. I'm trying to think, have I ever gone on a solo vacation? Richard has when he was younger. I don't think I have. That I can think of. Because I think I wouldn't call it a vacation. I've gone on a couple of road trips by myself. I went once to Toronto to see my adopted son for lunch on a Friday, and then stayed over night in the hotel in Toronto. Came back as far as London, stayed a night there, and did some Christmas shopping, and then came home. It wasn't really a vacation; it was more of a road trip. Dan says no, she hasn't. Thank you for sharing. And he's never vacated alone. Road trips alone, yes. Yeah, that's about the extent of mine. It's a road trip alone. Hello, hello.
Hello. I know I'm probably dark because of the blind, but
I can see the outline of you.
anyway, I'm here, people.
Good to see you, Kenny.
Good to see you too. Thanks for having me up.
Rat Pack says no solo vacation here, just work. Danny says, Kenny, what's up, buddy?
Yeah, not much. Just been fiddling around the house all day long and just playing golf.
Playing golf. You're always playing golf now. Even when you're on live streams, you're playing golf.
I got you on. I got us on the big screen.
Oh, no, that's scary.
On the big 75-inch screen.
Danny's
She
asking.
is feeling some better, but she's gone out somewhere. I don't know where she's gone to, but
Oh, no, and
she,
she left you home?
I'm at home by myself. Well,
Oh,
Steve is here, but he's back there counting Z's. So, yeah.
let's see. Danny has golf. Oh, he's never mind. Too early. Yeah, it's too early. Well, I don't know. This next question was never have I ever gone skinny dipping.
No, I've never gone skinny dipping.
Never have I ever gone skinny dipping. Kenny
Ain't
hasn't.
nobody gonna touch- No, I've never gone skinny dipping.
Danny says never. I can say never as well. I've never been skinny dipping. Any place. Well, I've never been in a pool where I could, or a beach. I ain't doing skinny dipping in any daylight. Somebody's gone skinny dipping. You're missing out on some of life's good times. So I take it Rat Pack has. Let's see.
Love drinking my water too. And I've been drinking coffee like crazy too.
So never have I ever met someone famous. Hey, Busby.
Hey, Busby. No, I've never met anyone famous. I'd like to, though. I'd like to meet Dolly Parton in person. I've been to her theme park a couple of times, but I haven't actually got to meet her in person.
Well, Nomadic Rat Pack says they have a little creek off in the woods where it's private. You can enjoy swimming. Well, no. Hey guys, getting this is getting a hot springs count. Oops, Buzzy says Dolly is amazing. Met a lot of famous people. Most of them weren't worth my time. Danny's met Buddy Velastro and Amy Roloff from Little People Big World. That's pretty cool. Busby says yes, a few. I have. I've met Vanilla Ice. I've met Alan Frew from Glass Tiger, which is a Canadian band.
Hello, Amy.
Mrs. Hayes. Jello, hello. I know Amy's met someone famous. At least one person. Because she had Emilio Estevez come into their restaurant in the last few months or so. So I know she's met someone famous. Danny said she met Amy Roloff. Well, I know Danny Griswold's met Matt Roloff on a cruise. We're playing Never Have I Ever, guys, when the new ones came in. I used to live down the road from Roloff Gardens, but I never met them. Interesting. Never have I ever lied about my age. Never have I ever lied about my age. Danny says, yep, two of my cousins are little people, and Aunt B and Dad down to the World Dwarf Games because one of my cousins was playing soccer against Zach, so I got to meet her. Nice. Nice Troy. Amy, how you doing? They can never guess my age because I'm so short. No, I noticed that when you were playing that video, or share that video, Danny, you and the other, I can't remember her name now, were on the small stature with their syndrome. Hell yeah, didn't remember. Is that to do with your age there, Busby? Yeah, he's lying. Yeah, it's lying about my age is becoming fashion for me.
No, I'm not lying about mine because I will be turning 29 September the 20.
Don't remind me. That means my oldest is turning 29 in August. Yep.
Oh,
Met Emilio Estevez, Leanne Rimes, her husband, Eddie Siberian, several bands, and John Tapper from Bar Rescue. Yep, I'm short. Well,
This will be my last year in my 20s.
no, people never believe me when I say how old I am. They think I'm lying. Well, people think I'm younger than I am. But I think there has probably been a time or two when I have. Yep, Busby says yes. Let's see what this one is. Well, I know some people in here have. Never have I ever smoked a cigarette.
Nope, never. I can honestly say in my 28 years of life, I've never done that. And I've never had a desire to even start, in all honesty.
Yep. Busby says yep. Danny says LOL.
Hey,
Yeah.
Michelle Leonardo.
Hello, Michelle. Danny says never. Amy says nope, highly allergic. I can say I have. I smoked one cigarette when I was 13. I tried it, did not like it, have never smoked again. Why am I not surprised there? I hope I come up with a question. Those things are gross. I've never smoked. You liar. I've seen you. No comment on the smoking question? Yeah, I've seen you too. Oh, geez, that's the dumbest thing I ever heard today, Troy. I'm glad she was nice. Get rid of that one. Oops. Never have I ever worn someone else's underwear.
Nope. Nope. Never wore somebody else's underwear.
Never have I ever worn someone else's underwear.
Somebody else's. That's all.
So I guess I mean she still watches some stuff. Yeah, she must be one of them lurkers in there. Danny says never. Michelle says never. No comment. Boxers are comfy. Yes, they are, Amy. I agree. Heck of a lot more comfy than granny panties. Well, my defense, they were clean. Yes. I can say they were clean. And I washed them after. But yes, boxers are comfy. This one's never have I ever lived alone.
No, I've never lived. No, I've never lived alone. No.
Yeah, she must be lurking. Howdy, Paul. How are you doing? Playing Never Have I Ever. We did talk about the oil at the beginning. It wasn't too long to talk about. Miss V will not be going live after me tonight. She's not feeling well. So we're just going to continue playing Never Have I Ever as long as you guys want to play. Okay. You're afraid of the dark that you've never lived alone? Hey, Paul. Well, do animals count? I've always lived with other people or animals. I'll be shouting out soon, Troy. Well, I can say never have I lived alone. I went from living with my parents to being married to having kids, and even after my ex left, I still had kids. Then lived with my dad with the kids. Dad passed, one kid moved out, still living with the other kids, so I've never lived alone in my whole life. So to catch this replay for a long day, and that's okay. Yes, alone after my first partner, 28 years passed. Oh, sorry to hear that. Never. Yeah, I'll say hi, howdy to Danny. Let's see. How about this one? I think this might be a juicy one. Hello, Najuma. Welcome in. We're playing some Never Have I Ever.
Hey, Paul.
This one's stuck shut. Uh-oh. I know the ones I wrote on the 2 pieces of purple I think were juicy ones. I gotta get them unstuck because that's on the inside of the Post-it. This one's for you. Never have I ever gone commando.
I can say I have gone commando.
Never have I ever gone commando.
Turn on a light. I'm scaring you. How am I scaring you? I'm about to lose you all here, I think, because my tablet's going to die, and I got it plugged in, and it's not wanting to charge.
That's not good.
Yeah.
He's home alone except for Steve sleeping.
Yeah, pretty much. And I'm not one of these. I'm not one of these that's going to. I'm not going to poke the bear, so to speak.
I wouldn't. Rat Pack says only if he has to. And he's laughing at Busby's afraid of the dark. I'm not afraid of the dark, just things that go bump in the dark. So nobody else is admitting if they've gone commando. I can say never.
Well, I can, like I said, I can honestly say that I have gone commando.
Never have I ever gone 24 hours without showering. Okay. That must have been an old one in there. Never have I ever gone 24 hours without showering.
Well, I can honestly say that I have before in the past.
I have.
What?
Danny has. Busby has. Amy says yes, but who doesn't? Like, it's not necessary to shower every day.
Well, I take one. Like I said before, I take a shower every other day. Like, I took one yesterday, so my next shower will be tomorrow. And on days that I don't take a shower, I usually take wash-offs.
I mean, if you showered in the morning and then shower the next day at night, that's been more than 24 hours. Yep.
Yeah, come on, work with me. Sorry about that.
If I told you on that answer, I would be lying. When I was
Can you
younger,
see
I
me?
worked 12 to.
I'm at-
It's back and forth depending where your head is. Like, there's good. And you move and then it goes dark.
Yeah, I know. It's because of this blind back here, I think. The glare.
You ready?
Hello.
Hello, hello.
How is everybody?
I'm good. I see your ear there, Addie.
I know I'm in my. Oh, hold on. I wasn't prepared. I just woke up from a nap and I'm sitting in my new hammock.
Your hammock comfy.
Oh, it's so comfy. I love it.
See, Addie. Busby says, "Hey, Amy."
Hey,
And she can't get quite in the hammock, or she hasn't attempted to. But when I woke up from my nap, I'm like, "Where's Addie?" And she's laying where I usually always sit. So she took my spot while I was napping in
spot
the
one.
hammock.
Michelle just got home to say hi to y'all.
Hey, Michelle.
Nomadic Rat Patrick says, "Hi, Amy. Never have I ever climbed out a window."
nope, I've never climbed out a window.
I don't think I have.
No, I haven't climbed out a window. I've climbed in a window.
I don't think I have done that either.
That'd be kind of difficult for me, though, to do.
I know on one instance on my parents, and might have happened after that when we got locked out of the house in my parents' bedroom. Mom always left the window open a crack because she liked the fresh air. So when we got locked out, they had me climb up the ladder, push the screen aside, push the window open, and their bed was right below me, so we'd go in and jump in on the bed and then go and lock the door. So I climbed in the window. I haven't climbed out of a window. Busby said Addie was keeping it warm.
Yes.
Hi, Michelle. Danny says never.
But I will say with that in the spot, like if I get up to like go to the bathroom or whatever, and I go in, I come out and she's always sitting in my spot. You guys have seen it on the computer that she's done that.
Yeah.
If I get up,
take your spot because it's warm.
Yep.
I've climbed through every sort of door and window known to man, I think. Come on, almost everybody is on the climbed through the window of the car when you couldn't get the door open at some point. Oh no, Busby's officially out of cookies. That's sad.
I still have 5 boxes. I have 5 boxes of Girl Scout cookies in there, 2 peanut butter patties, 2 Adventurefuls, and a lemonade.
No worries, Rat Pack. We can usually figure out. That's one thing when somebody has a voice to text thing, and it's like, unless it's really messed up, we can usually figure it out. Never have I ever. Oops, read that one already. Laughed so hard I peed my pants as an adult.
I could also say I have. And I've gotten that tickle before, yeah.
Also, coughing too much and too hard.
I've done more coughing than Laughing? Maybe. I know I coughed too hard when, especially though, a few months ago after I came back home and
Yeah, like the coughing, coughing really, 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 really bad.
no, I'm going to
Come on over. Except I got stairs. But I'll toss them over the balcony.
Yeah, he says she has. Busby says no. Michelle says, oh, hell yes. Troy says, finally one I can say no to. You say the older we get, the closer we are to diapers again. No kidding. In all fairness, I will not say that I have not peed my pants, just not from laughing. Okay. Busby says he can crawl.
Okay.
I'll say I've seen video of Paralife going scooting up and down the stairs.
Yeah,
this is a good one. Because this name's already come up in the chat.
Uh-oh.
Never have I ever trolled someone on social media.
Yeah.
Shane is a beast, yeah.
It shocks me, but it doesn't.
I had to Google this, like, okay, what do they exactly mean by trolling someone? So it said when someone posts or comments online to bait people, which means
I guess I've never done that.
To deliberately provoke an argument or emotional reaction.
Oh yeah, I've never done that. I mean, I was thinking of like looking them up, like following what they were doing online.
Oh, I'm pretty sure we have.
I can honestly say that no, I've not done that. I wouldn't even want to, because I mean, I think it'd just cause a big mess in the long run if I did.
Oh, I know I have. I've gone into to chats when a particular person's been on a panel just to see the reaction.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I've done that.
That's the only particular one instance I could think of was the name that already came up tonight.
Michelle says, Amy, that is stalking. Not really stalking. It's more of like, I don't know how to explain it, but I don't think it would be stalking. It would be more like checking and seeing what they were, I don't know. But like when I was being threatened online, you know, when somebody prayed that I would die, you know.
We've gone over to panels that the person's been on and just said hello to whatever.
Oh yeah, and then we're called stalkers.
Yep, and bullies.
Hey, Addie.
That might have only happened once or twice. But.
Well, that's not really. I mean, I guess that was more just for fun and to see what kind of reaction. And we all kind of knew that we were doing it because we were already kind of talking about it. We're like, here, watch this. We're horrible people, aren't we?
We are. Michelle says never. Busby says, yep. Might have done that at some point in my life. Trolling is such a hard word yet. Stalking. Oh, fairness, it's not my character, but some people ask for it. Yeah, they do.
Yeah. And that's exactly it.
Don't lie, Rat Pack. You have a dozen troll accounts. And Busby's laughing at me. Daddy says never. Okay. Never have I ever lied to a boss. Maybe a wee bit by omission.
I wouldn't call it technically lying.
If I omission, like maybe not told the whole truth, left out some.
I mean,
Yeah,
that's
so-
a hard one because it wasn't. If you know the stories of what's gone on,
yeah.
like I wasn't lying to be. I guess I would say lying not to be deceitful, but in a way it was, but it wasn't.
Supposed to be
It
simple.
was like I was telling the higher boss what was going on, but I wasn't telling my direct boss. And so I was kind of lying to the direct boss, but the higher boss knew what was going on.
Okay.
Like there were reasons behind
Yeah.
it. It wasn't
Yeah,
just
I know what you're talking about now.
like it wasn't just to like there was reasons behind it.
Wait, so
Hey, no, you cannot have that pencil.
one time I take off from work for snowstorm sick or big broke home. So. Never have I ever creeped on an ex on social media. Never have I ever creeped on an ex on social media.
That's how I know my ex married a very ugly girl.
I can say I have.
But at the same time, I mean, he and I are still Facebook friends, so
It's the father of my kids.
yeah.
You know, when you're not sure what's going on or you've heard rumors of something,
Yep.
it's kind of checking in because, I have to be concerned about my kids. I had delighted loss. I found easy to tell them to kiss my white butt. Who hasn't? Another
See-
one to say no to when I'm done.
Okay, so an example of me lying to the one boss, it was, hey, did you tell so and so this? No, I didn't tell so and so that. I don't know.
Well, it's
When
not-
I had. Like, it was to cover me
I know what you're talking about.
so that there wouldn't be more retaliation.
I'm just gonna uncover my footrest there.
If that makes sense. It was to cover my butt so I didn't get more retaliation.
Because that other boss was a jerk.
Yeah.
The only ex I have is ex-husband. Well, that's. Well, I have an ex-husband. I had an ex-boyfriend, but I've never creeped his Facebook
Yeah.
because
And Busby, that's exactly it. It wasn't a lie, but an omission of truth.
the ex-boyfriend. No, I didn't look on his afterwards.
See, in mine, all my like serious relationships, like I graduated high school or college right when like MySpace was coming out, Facebook slowly came out. Like I just missed getting Facebook when you had to have the college account. Like I couldn't get it, and I was one of the first ones that got Facebook because all my Facebook friends that I knew, all the kids that I knew who had it are like, oh, you can get it on this day, you can get it on this day. Because I don't know if you know this, but when Facebook first came out, you had to have a college email address to get Facebook. You couldn't just get a Facebook page. You had to have a college email address. And so all my serious relationships have come when there's social media. And we were friends on Facebook, like, or some kind of form of social media when we ended things. So.
No, so like the ex-boyfriend after my ex, and I never looked at his afterward because it was like, when you give the excuse, oh, you can't, you don't think you can do the long distance thing because you lived an hour and a half away, but every girlfriend and your wife now all live in the same city I do. Okay. Okay, we're done. Everybody lies or tells half truths to their bosses. Speaking of lies, never have I ever lied to law enforcement.
No.
Nope.
I'm not gonna accuse of doing something I didn't do. And the questioning one, little stupid, so it's like maybe lie by omission thing. And the other one was a cut stop for speeding. A little town was all the way to pick up my kids. I wasn't feeling good. That's why I was trying to get to pick up my kids and get there before I did not feel good again. And I got pulled over for speeding and then said, "Oh, your headlight's out." And I was like, "Oh yeah, I know. I got the headlight here. I had it. It was in my vehicle. I just picked it up today. My husband's going to put it in tomorrow, but it actually had been sitting there for a week. So yeah, that's a little bit of a lie.
Yeah.
But it was, nothing that's big or criminal thing. Never
And I
have
think most people would lie about that just because, I mean, we're all being lazy, and it's like, oh yeah, I just got it today. I noticed it today. Like, and then they're like going to be like, oh, okay, yeah, just get that fixed. And you're like, yeah, no problem. And then better than, oh yeah, it's been sitting in my car for 2 weeks.
It was right there in the box. It was right there. So yeah, I just got it. It's been sitting there for a week and just waiting for me. Didn't see a thing. Yeah. Never have I ever used a fake ID. Thought I could say never to.
No.
Nope.
Leslie says extra bulbs and fuses just for that reason. Well, I always had extra, like the bulb one for those ones in the glove box and fuses in the glove box, but that one was actually had to replace the whole headlight thing. Never have I ever used a fake ID. Nope. Never had one.
Never needed to. Like, because in college, like, you could be 19 to get into the bars. Granted, you couldn't drink, but you just drank beforehand or after. You just went to hang out. And I even drank in the bars then. But there was no need.
And the time I went out drinking, I was already like, until I was drinking, it was usually with my uncle's ball team, the tournaments or whatever, having a few beers. Like the booze was already there. I didn't need to get an ID to get it. Gray area for me. ID was fake, but I did use it. It's not fake, but I did use it. Michelle says nope. What's this one? Never have I ever used a dating app. Never have I ever used a dating app.
Oh, well, I guess when my boss put Tinder on my phone, but then it gave me so much anxiety just having it on my phone, I deleted it.
I can say I have. I was on one, but I took myself off when I was getting matches of people I knew, and they were not my type. And it was like, nope, I'm out. That was Plenty of Fish, and I was like, nope, I'm out.
Well, Troy, I don't know if that's necessarily using a fake ID. And then if you say that, I mean, I've used my boss at Sam's Club before, but they don't even look at it. They just see the card and they're like, yeah, you go. Like, I mean, I guarantee you I don't look like an Asian lady. I mean, she's part Thai. Her mom's from Thailand. Like, she looks Asian, and I used her Costco card. I even used a male boss's Costco card. Like,
Nope. And And yes, for Rat Pack, because that's how he and Christian met.
I've not used a dating app myself, so.
Well, you're always swiping right.
I know.
And I still don't use dating apps. I don't even know how those things even work. I've heard of those apps before, but I just don't know how they work.
Never have I ever clogged somebody else's toilet.
No.
Well,
Well, I guess by that we know Kenny's answer.
Same toilet, Kenny.
I have.
Same toilet. I have. Same toilet.
Yep.
I think I've done. That's happened to me a couple other times.
So
No.
well, I've not only done this toilet, I've done other toilets as well. So therefore, yeah.
As long as the person's got the plunger nearby, I to take care of it. Like,
Well, I've done Scott Neighbor's toilet, and and the bad part is that the time that I needed a plunger, there was not. I didn't see one in the bathroom, and I didn't know. So I wound up asking Scott Neighbor. I said, "Do y'all not have a plunger?" And because I said I would like to, fix, and so, so they wound up saying that they keep it in their other bathroom, but then I never found. I'm like,
I
they
have one in
never
each
did
bathroom.
find it. Something.
I have one in each bathroom. There's one beside
Yeah.
each toilet.
Yeah. I mean, if I had a two bathroom house, I'd make sure that I had a plunger in each bathroom. So
Yep.
that way, and also the cleaning brush as well. I'd make sure I have a cleaning brush in there too. So
Yeah. Anyway. Kenny, we all know you're full of it.
well, especially if I eat certain food.
Never have I ever got a speeding ticket.
Unfairly.
Nope.
I don't think I was speeding, but they said that I was. It was in a itty bitty small town in Texas, and they claimed I was speeding, and I didn't even see him until they pulled up behind me at the stoplight. So,
Hey, Troy. Yes.
hey, Troy.
Being sick caused you to clog the toilet.
Maybe.
So Amy's got one. Busby has. Troy's got many. Sure, trouble, but speeding ticket. I don't think I've ever got. Dan says no, but her mom has. Michelle says no. Troy saying hi to his nemesis. I got stopped for speeding. I never got the speeding ticket. I got off with a warning.
I got the very first time I got pulled over. I got a warning. It was from Christmas Eve. I was headed to the casino to see my mom. It was the year after my the first Christmas without my stepdad, and so I was headed to meet her at the casino. Because he had actually passed away like 2 weeks before that, and I had my GPS on just for fun, and it was like it was a stretch that dropped down, and I didn't realize it dropped down. And I actually asked him, I was like, "Oh, I thought the speed limit was this. Where did it drop down?" And he's like, "Oh, just right over there." I was like, "Oh, okay." I guess I honestly never realized it drops there. And he's like, "Yeah, a lot of people don't." And he let me off with a warning.
No, I didn't do the crying thing. I just did the I'm not feeling good thing and trying to get to my mother-in-law's to pick up the kids before I had an accident. My cohorts got a ticket for parking a fire truck in the fire lane. Okay. Troy saying hi, Puddin' to Busby. Never have I ever. Does he pops expire? No, I don't think so, Busby.
I don't know.
Never have I ever tried marijuana.
Nope.
But put it this way, I'm allergic to cigarette smoke. I have really bad asthma, and like just allergic, like I'm highly allergic. Allergic to I have really bad asthma, and I'm allergic to every other plant, tree, and grass that grows outside. So the odds are I might die.
Tried what, Troy? Tried a little weed, little pot, little edible, little Mary Jane. I can say yes, I've tried edibles. First time wasn't too bad. The other two times I was like, nah, this is not my thing. I don't like the way I feel. Yep, and never again. Tried what? Mm-hmm. That's awesome. Yeah. Okay. Buzzy says he's watching for two people to answer. Lies, all lies. I know of two people in here that, but I won't call them out. Okay. Never have I ever snooped through someone's stuff.
Not really, no.
Other than my ex and my kid stuff, no. Oops. Danny and Michelle said, I have. Was that to the previous question or to the snooping question?
I think it's to the previous question.
Smoke tobacco, dip, and chew. No, I don't use any
But
tobacco.
maybe not.
No, I use the green stuff. I don't know what's, but no, snoop, no, pot, yes, okay. Snooping, okay, snooping for that one.
Yeah, that's where I got confused because I was like, I don't see like.
Did work as a skip tracer before. Smoking is one thing. The guys I see that do the dip or chew or whatever is like just spitting into a bottle. It's like,
Oh yeah, no, that's a major turnoff.
especially during a live stream where there's one family I follow and their son he's like 20, 21, was doing a video and you could tell by his lip that he had wad in there. And it's like, no, that's real attractive. Not. Yes, I missed the last question. I was distracted. Sorry. Never have I ever snooped through someone's stuff was the last one. I was lurking.
Hey, travel.
Okay. Hello, Eric B.
Hey, Eric.
Oops. Should referee to. Never have I ever broken a bone.
Nope.
You guys all know me.
I have been broken them on.
I fractured my foot, and they said I fractured my finger, and I've sprained places.
Troy snooped through many places. I'm sure I've probably fractured my baby toes. I don't know how many times, smacking them on stubbing my toe on stuff, legs of chairs and legs of the bed and that. But I did fall down or missed a few steps and fractured my two toes on my right foot, like the second one and third one over, but up in the foot part, like not the toe part, but up in here. Broken no fracture, yes. Then again, I suck it up, and actually, you don't see nothing for most of my injuries. Probably have a broken jaw, butt, and arm.
Well, I typically will suck up it takes me usually a minute to go to like the doctor and everything, but with my hand, like it's like I couldn't do anything, like, and I had to work, so I was like, I need to.
An ankle. My kids have each broken a wrist. Never with me. My oldest was with Dad tobogganing, and my youngest was at school. My oldest did the right wrist, my youngest did the left wrist. And then my youngest was also punched as well when his one girlfriend broke up with him and probably fractured that knuckle. It wasn't until he when something else fell on his hand, he went to have an x-ray that goes, have you ever had an injury there? Yep. Punched a wall. Busby says femur. My butt is broken too.
What do you mean you have something in common? Your name is the same.
Yeah, let's see. Yeah, that was kind of dumb. Is that even, never have I ever had a crush on a teacher.
Oh.
Never have I ever had a crush on a teacher.
No.
I can also say I have.
I have just one. It was my grade 6 teacher.
I don't remember I don't remember, but I remember having a crush.
I remember his name too. His family runs a funeral home in town now. But the funny thing was, I went on to marry somebody with the same last name. That was grade 6.
I thought you just said something else.
What? That's what we were saying.
Replace a letter.
Yeah. Grade 6.
That's not what it sounded like at first.
I agree there, Aiden. I thought the same.
Yeah, see?
Grade.
Not what it sounded like at first.
Get your minds above the belt.
No, it seriously sounded. It didn't sound like 6. Right, Daddy?
Exactly, Busby. Get your minds out together.
See? Michelle heard it too.
Never have I ever been on a cruise.
11.
I can also say I have, and I'm fixing to go on number 2 in November.
Yes, happy 420, Troy. Times 2.
What is today? What's so special about today?
Oh, we get to teach you something new, Kenny. 420 is the police code for people smoking weed. So today being 420
Okay.
is the holiday for that.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't know. So I was like, I'd never heard of that before. So
Say the Nopes are here for been on a cruise. Busby, Troy. Oh, there's B still lurking there.
Maybe.
maybe.
Danny, you haven't been on a cruise? I knew the Troys had it. I knew Busby had it.
I was going
Hey,
through my
Danny
memory.
D, you should try to book that cruise in November. It's coming up like less than 7 months or less.
He has. Okay.
Gosh. Well, she said she'd been on one. Get rid of that one. Never have I ever re-gifted a gift.
So this is a funny one because I have. So when I got out of college and I got my first job, I was an aide in a 4th grade classroom. And fun fact about that, one of the girls in that was in the class part-time. She is an actress now, and she's been in Shadowhunters, and she's in one of the new. She's in a couple things. But one of the little boys in the class, his parents owned a Chinese restaurant in town, and he brought me a gift, and it was this like ceramic duck that you like put like you can put things in it like plants or flowers or whatever, like this and it was like hideous, but it was like, oh, thank you so much, whatever. So then when I was dating my ex, they had, and I kept it because I was like, I'm not going to get rid of it, but it just stayed in the box, like in the cat closet, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then when I was dating my ex Tim, and we had a white elephant gift exchange, and I'm like, I've got the perfect gift. And then what was funny is somebody got it. And they opened it and they're like, whatever. And his grandmother loved it. That when it came her turn, she stole it and was mad if anybody even looked at it. So it worked out well. Somebody who really, really wanted it got it.
There was numerous times my boss at the doctor's office, for this, some reason, decided they should buy us, the gift sets of perfumes or whatever, lotions or whatever. And there were all the stinkiest dang things. So, yeah, held on to them. And then the next year or so, I gave it to somebody else. May have even done that. No, one sec. Hello?
So how's your day been, Amy?
Good. I had to go buy a new pair of tennis shoes because somehow, with my tennis shoes being in the bedroom, Adelaide got one and ate it this morning. And so I had to go buy. I went to Target and bought a new pair of Skechers. And then I realized
Okay.
when I went to get the plates for my car that we have a Skechers outlet, and I could have just gone there.
Mhm.
And then I did my walk, and I took a nap I put my hammock together. My hammock was here when I got back from my walk, and I put my hammock together and took a nap in it.
Okay.
That's way to get rid of gifts you don't want. Yep.
The hammock is the best. And I ordered a little table for it today, so then I'll have a little table that I can put my computer on, my drinks on. And Addie and I will spend time out on the balcony.
Never have I ever Googled myself.
I have.
Did you say Google yourself?
Never have I ever Googled myself. Yeah. Have you ever put your name in the thing and looked it up? See if there's somebody out there with the same name? See what it says?
I have Googled, but I have Googled things, but I don't think I've ever actually Googled my actual name out there though.
I have. Troy says, yep. Yes, I have, and I think everybody should. It's interesting what you find. Yep, many times. No, it doesn't mean something else. It just means searching yourself in Google. Where's the birdies? Sort of that interruption. My son asked me if I was going to cook dinner on my live stream tonight or whether I was cooking the dish for something else. It's like I never took stuff out to do cooking. When I was in the dish, he was talking about it takes like 3 hours to cook. It's like it's 7:30 at night. I'm not going to cook for something for 3 hours. Anyways. Oh, Busby's a 60-something professor.
Somebody with my name is it. Funny thing is, she's an art teacher. Or maybe not anymore, but art teacher in college in Missouri.
Canada versus U.S. I know there's other people. I don't know. I don't know. Have I done it since I went back to my maiden name? It might have been my married name I did. But there's a couple of Facebook groups. One's like Michael Ann's of the World. And the other one was Michael Ann spelled one way versus Michael Ann spelled a different way. And I was like, it's surprising there are other people named Michael Ann. He says, Busby, do tell. Now, if anybody's done this, Amy would probably be angry.
Uh-oh.
Never have I ever dined and dashed.
I'll never have it.
Never have I ever dined and dashed. Busby says, nope. Only to the bathroom. But V says never. I'm scared they will tackle me as I put my jacket on. I can say I've never dined and dashed. Michelle says no. Keep on going. They're so lucky. Keep having to catch up. Nope. No. Nope. Nope. Okay. Never have I ever pretended I was sick to get out of something.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Nope. I can honestly say I haven't.
Never have I ever pretended I was sick to get out of something. Yeah, and the one before was Dine and Dash. Danny says no. Rat Pack says no. I'm pretty sure I have. More than once. We did not pay for a meal and leave. We did not pay for a meal. Yeah. Dine and I'll go explain what Dine and Dash is. Yeah. No, that's bad karma. Exactly. Nobody else has pretended to be sick to get out of something. Okay.
No, because when I've been sick, I've literally been sick. I ain't no joke.
I mean, it's been a long time since I've done it, but if I didn't didn't want to do something, I don't feel good. I just stayed home.
Never have I ever used someone else's toothbrush.
No.
Nope. I would want to use somebody else's toothbrush.
Well, dang,
Because it's hard
Leslie,
telling what that is.
that guy kind of looks like you, too.
It'd be hard telling what that other person did to that toothbrush, too.
I agree, Rat Pack. Ooh, yuck.
No.
Drives me nuts in this bathroom here that they keep putting the thing that's got a hairbrush and the toothbrush thing real close to each other, and I keep separating them. It's like, that's disgusting. Like, I don't want the hairbrushes near the toothbrushes. Okay, next one. We got a little bit left. Never have I ever participated in a protest.
No.
Nope.
You want out count? Dog drives me crazy. Never have I ever participated in a protest. You want out? I'm not taking you outside and letting you out of the bed. That's must oh. I need to clean the toilet to teach my ex lesson. Oh. No. I can say I have once. I did participate in the local Black Lives Matter. Never have I ever kissed someone in public. Sure, we all have.
Yeah.
Never have I ever kissed someone in public. PDA is awesome. Do it all the time. Nope.
Hi, Addie. I'm just waiting for the minute that she tries to jump in this hammock.
Everything goes poop.
Well, it can hold up to 450 pounds, so it will hold both of us.
It'll hold you both. It's just a matter of going like this. Wonder if my blizzard I'm currently experiencing has anything to do with my blizzard. Holy crap! Not again.
We had a tornado warning last night here. I was outside filming the hail, and all of a sudden, tornado warning pops up on my phone. And we walk over and we saw that cloud.
He says I have. I'm 100% French. Never have I ever given someone a fake phone number.
No. Well, maybe. I don't know. But I did give this advice to some of my teen employees. That if they were ever in an uncomfortable situation and somebody asked for their phone number and they didn't want to give their phone number, give them most of the phone number, but change one digit. That way you can rattle it off and it sounds real, but they can't get a hold of you because you gave them the wrong number.
Go bother somebody else.
Yeah.
He's saying, swing, wee. More than once gave the wrong phone number.
But yeah, I told a couple of my teen employees that.
I gave like our old house phone number. Quite a while back. Might have been before I started, or when I first started working at the doctor's office. And then one day had a parent come into the office and I was checking the phone number and I looked at their phone number and it was the same number I had many years before.
Oh, wow.
I was like,
Hey, Addie, don't drink my doctor.
yeah, my phone number. So I'm hoping when I did gave that number, I didn't call the Well, I missed the question, but I see the answer. The answer for that is yes. A good reason used to be very polite. Could not stand some people and did not want to continue. Yep. 675-309. Never have I ever fallen asleep in public.
Nah, I can also say
We have photo.
I have
proof,
fun.
Jenny.
Yeah, fall asleep. Yeah.
I was like, we have photo proof. I think it's in Sean's beginning video for his intro video on his live stream.
Yeah.
I've actually been to church too. I mean, in all honesty, I have.
Well, and Busby has a great question. Does on YouTube count because you've done that?
I have two on YouTube.
I remember like Johnny kept trying to call you and you didn't answer, and then I think it was Tim like whistled really loud and you were like, what?
I know Kenny fell asleep in the library on the cruise during
Yep.
me and Steve's renewal. But he wasn't feeling good at the time. I know I have on live streams
Yeah.
a couple of B's and probably a couple of Mikes. Doesn't I am down to one device. I'm resetting everything on the house. Blue eyes, Jim. Fell asleep to a live stream and chat once. I've done it on the stream.
Yeah.
Kenny looked at the doors on the cruise.
Adventures of Traveling Mike on that one. I've actually fell asleep on that.
Oh, and then there was the live that you fell asleep on, and we group called you in the morning, and Papa answered the phone, and then you turned off your live.
Yeah, I had like 30 people in my chat at that time.
Yep.
And-
Your chat was just hopping.
And it just
I can say this one time on a live, yep. Never have I ever got seriously hungover.
Yeah.
Thought I could say never to.
no.
Never been seriously hungover.
A couple times.
Yeah, I think I'll leave that one out.
Uh-oh.
Never have I ever cursed in a place of worship.
Mm-hmm.
Don't drink. Take the fifth on that question. Yep. Bad, serious. On all fairness, I will take the half gallon on the half gallon. Take the fifth on that. Never have I ever read a whole book in a day.
Yeah.
I have. They're up there. One of the thick Harry Potter ones. You got it. Come home and sat down and started reading it and never put it down.
Tons of Jodi Picoult books, and the 50 Shades of Grey books. I finished those in like rather quickly, all three of them.
Yeah, it didn't take long either. It was my son's ex had all three books, and it was like, can I have the next one?
Oh, I downloaded them. Like I bought them on Nook, and so I had all three copies, and I just run right into the next.
That was a shake moment to stop drinking. Do brochures count? That's not a book. Never. Magazines, yes. Books, nope. Never have I ever played hooky from school or work.
School, yes.
I can honestly say nope.
I think on the same page as Amy. School, yes. Work, nope. Or I played hooky from work.
Mine's nope on both. I've never done both, so.
Danny says no.
Are you gonna try to get in the hammock? What's wrong? Do you need to go out? I'll be right back. See if she'll go. I think she needs to go out.
Your street cred is growing by the question. Never have I ever cut my own hair.
No, I've never cut my own hair. No, because I've
You ever have
always barber to get it done or had it done by Amber.
Never have I ever cut my own hair.
I usually keep mine simple. I get a zero cut. So
Rat Pack actually
which
cuts his own
reminds
hair.
it's which reminds me, I'm about due for another one.
You're on the wrong side of the border. I got the clippers over here.
Mhm. Along with the facial hair shave. Because my facial hair is growing too.
I cut my own hair once, and I'm trying to think of what it was. It had gotten longer, and I remember cutting it, but I don't remember how long it was or why I cut it and what it looked like after. I know it didn't look too bad after. Kenny's sporting his winter look. Reese never cut her hair.
Yeah, I get my, like I said before, I get my hair cut at least 3 or 4 times a year. And I get a zero cut year round. I mean, it doesn't matter whether it's fall, summer, spring, whatever. I get a zero cut.
I know during the pandemic I was getting awfully close to cutting my hair. And so
I don't have to fool with combing it. I don't have to fool with combing it. Don't have to fool with washing it much. Even though I still wash it, but I don't have to,
salons were all closed here, and they kept putting off opening them, putting it off opening them. And it's like I was getting so sick of my hair was down to here. I was getting so sick I had to put it in a hairband or something to keep it back. And I did not like the look. But
What was the question?
never have I ever cut my own hair.
No.
I did it once. I think it was in my early teens or something. I can't remember. I know it was long, and I cut some of it off, but I don't remember what it looked like before and after. Leslie, I tried the bald look once. Doesn't suit me.
I guess when I've gone and got it cut, and then later, like I could tell, like they missed like a piece, and I trimmed that piece off.
Danny says she's never cut her hair. And never have I ever been fired.
No.
Nope.
Once. Nope, it was a bull crap excuse too. I was working as a nanny and had been working there for a year. And in the year that I worked there, the dad went away on a business trip, and while he was gone, the wife packed up everything and moved out. Everything. Left in the house, packed up everything and moved into her dad's place. And that was, I think, had to be after April because the kids turned 1 in April. And it was like August or September. I went to work the one day, and he's at the ex-father-in-law's place, the kid's grandfather's place, and let me go. I was like, what? She couldn't even do that herself? Accused of yelling at the kids, and I forget what the other thing was. It was both BS. Oh yeah, I'm going to yell at the kids. They were all of like 16 months, 18 months old. Yeah, okay. You believe you, and now I run into the mom, and she acts like we're good buddies, and no, you were the best nanny we ever had. Well, obviously not. You fired me, or had your ex fire me. Leslie says, "Yep." Danny says, "Nope." I get about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe 7. Trained my replacement before they fired me. Yet I won the lawsuit. Good for you.
Oh wow.
Never have I ever laughed so hard I spit out my drink.
I can also say I have. Matter of fact, I've got so tickled that it's actually come out my nose.
I know this a couple times on lives that I said something as soon as you take a drink and I don't know, laugh hard, but it's just like that timing was like took a drink, somebody so then you can laugh at your try not to spew it all over your computer. Or spray it all over your computer.
Oh Lord. Especially with Miss O when she's over here playing golf with me and she says some of the funniest things I never heard her say before.
Jane says I have, Buzzer says I have, Rat Pack says, and on a live stream, no less. Yeah. I know the answer for a couple people on this one. Never have I ever gotten a tattoo.
Nope. Nope.
Nope, never gotten a tattoo, and I don't know what you're talking about.
I can honestly say I've never gotten a tattoo. Nope.
Yep. Nope. Never.
No, Amy and I got nothing in common. Not even sharing the same birthday, have a tattoo on the same wrist. Busby says, yep. Danny says, nope. Rat Pack says, nope. Kenny says, nope.
I need to do Azul's paw print, and I'm going to get Azul's paw print with her name somewhere on the. I just don't know where.
I only have the one I know maybe has 6.
I have 6.
That was a question a long time ago, one of
Azul's paw print will be my number 7.
That one's interesting. That one's interesting. Oh, man. 4 left. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Hooked to the easy one. Ever gotten on the wrong bus or train?
No.
Nope. I can also say I'm not done that.
That's got something to do with a wolf. It's my guess. Troy says no. Danny says no.
I love her little floppy ears.
It's cute. That's what gets me about Callie. One is the color of his eyes. They're like a caramel brown. But the other thing is the ears that come up here like this and then they flop on the top.
Yeah, no, hers always have a little flop. But a lot of like Aussie Shepherds will healers, like their stick straight up. And hers got the little flop. Her DNA is being worked on right now. They've received it and they've started the testing, so we'll see her percentages here soon.
Now, Callie's Shepherd Doberman that we know of. We were told Shepherd mix. The vet seems to think there's more Doberman, but the ears they go up and then they flop at the top, and I think they're so cute. Hello, Steve. How are you today? We're just gonna
Hey,
finishing.
Steve.
We're just finishing up playing Never Have I Ever, and then Nicole will do a raid to. Who did that? Have Cheetah will view. If somebody can find Patrick's Have Cheetah will view coming up at 8:00. Got 3 questions left.
Hey, quit trying to drink my Dr. Pepper.
Trying to decide which one. Never have I ever been cheated on.
Yes.
Never have I ever been cheated on. And I can honestly say yes. That's why I'm single. Thanks, Danny. Never have I ever been cheated on. I have. It says no. Troy says yes.
And he's now married to her. Well, I guess I shouldn't technically say I don't know if he cheated or if he broke up with me before something happened. But like things were fine like that night before, and then when I got home from work, they were not. And my response is when he said he was breaking up with me, I said, "What's her name?" And he's like, "There is no one else." His brother didn't know. His best friend didn't know. They found out from me that he broke up with me. And then we all found out who it was. And they're now married and have 3 kids.
No, I was just pregnant with Trevor. About maybe a month or so. When apparently he started cheating. A one night stand that got out of hand. I never found out until a year the following October. I had some. I didn't have some really suspicions. There was some comments made by a couple of his buddies, and I was like, whatever. But when you find some evidence, and then it's like, and then confronted him, and then we talked, and then it's like, we're not asking you to leave. And he said he'd go to counseling. Of course, when he made the appointment, wouldn't go, and one thing after another. And then she was pregnant. It was a little while after that. It was like, oh, nope. And he stayed with her for dang near 20 years. Like, the heck? Oh, well. He had to live with it. Speaking of cheating, anybody ever cheated on a test?
I can honestly say that the only time that I did that was when the professor actually gave us permission we could look up the answers. I mean,
No, it's not cheating then. It's that's called
not
an open book
cheating.
test.
Open book, yeah.
I think there might have been a time. Yeah, cheaters are scum. Thank you, Steve. I think there may have been a time in high school that I kind of looked over at somebody's, but that's.
Yeah, maybe. Like, I don't, maybe.
I think that's the only thing that,
Pretty much open book. Anyway.
You take the risk then of them having the wrong answer.
But
yeah, I think mine was a science test too. Yes. Well, the last question is, never have I ever given or received a lap dance.
No. Way out of my comfort zone.
I can say I've never given or received.
the video out there where I had a lap dance out there in courtside, I believe, back in 2022.
I heard rumors. Oh, this is no.
Somebody
Okay,
got
so
a video.
I froze a little bit. Did you ask a second question?
Never have I ever given or received a lap dance.
You didn't ask another question after that?
No,
Oh, okay. I thought you asked another question, and I'm like, that's a very interesting question.
I can say never.
Yeah, never.
No, I just said I heard rumors of somebody getting one out. Troy said no. Danny said no. Troy S says yes and yes. V said received. And Steve goes, oh, I'm not saying. Okay. So thanks for sticking here, guys, for a couple hours and hanging out. Go over here. Find it. Anybody wants to go over and do a Michael Lance Bold Mama raid to have Cheetah will view? What are you saying? Explain yourself, V.
Bye, everybody. Thanks for having me up,
Bye,
Michael.
everybody. Thanks for coming and hanging out. Anybody wants to stay over after and chat or pop up in chat afterwards, you're more than welcome. Okay. Bye for now.